Today we're gonna go work in a coffee farm, but first we're gonna have a breakfast. And I have this little puppy here. He's so cute. He's like a little fluffy round watermelon ball. Just look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's so cute.
All right, guys, if you haven't been following along and if you're just joining on this journey, Jocelyn and I are in Nicaragua with our friends Elton and Courtney and their son Elliot. And we're headed up to Elton's family coffee farm. So we're going to go do some, he's going to show us around. He's going to give us a little tour. We might pick some coffees, cherries if they're available. And we'll see what else we get into. ¿Cómo se llama?
Little puppy. Little puppy.
Toby.
Toby Scott. Toby Scott. Oh, that's so funny.
This is Maylene, my friend. This is her restaurant. She used to work in another industry, but now she ended up without work and she started this little restaurant here. Look at the type of design. I don't know what you would call this, but if you notice, it's like technology and, that's like, it's like, going back to nature, but then this is where humanity is now with all this technology.
Right.
And then look, see, she'll even have like a typewriter in the garden with flowers and stuff like that, and a shoe in there. See? Take a look at that. Recycled tires, good chairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
there's a lot of space back here.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
This is puppy. Is that yours?
Oh, you got hair.
That's a ton of star fruit on this tree right here. That's a beautiful restaurant outdoors. It's super nice. I love it.
Oh my God, I love
Ooh, breakfast. Got some beans, fried egg, cheese, and some plantains. I'm guessing they make their own cheese if they have fresh milk.
Yeah. Try it. You have to put it together with the beans. As a power combo punch there.
That's good cheese. These beans are really good.
Right, those beans are fire, dude. Am I right here? Jocelyn, you want to try it?
Oh yeah, I do want to try their crema.
Pour it in the beans. The nectar. Okay, un juguito para él y por favor.
You want orange juice?
Yeah,
It's like the nectar ones. Yeah. What about you?
Oh, they're just bottled ones?
Yeah, they're bottled ones.
I'll just drink a little of his.
Okay.
Hey, the cheese, when you eat this cheese with, something else, it has like a nice saltiness.
Yeah,
So
nice.
it's like a perfect little addition.
Bananas are good.
Right.
Yeah.
Plantains.
Alright guys, we have made it to the farm. Ooh! Hey, look at this place. Oh,
Up in the mountains of Nicaragua.
it's nice up here. It's so green. Everything is so green.
Try these discotelas. Disco.
Let's go.
I didn't expect them to be soft.
Like a donut?
Not quite that soft because the outside's a little kind of crispy. The outside is similar to a meringue, texture-wise.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's like nicely sweet. It's got a toasted taste. Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, guys, welcome to Finca Yacin Bay. So we're actually in the high mountains of northern Nicaragua. And the reason we're here, we're in a beautiful coffee farm that we're working on rebuilding. And the story goes that my family's from Nicaragua. My dad and my grandma had started this farm, but unfortunately both of them had passed away due to medical complications. But before they passed, I made a promise to my grandma that we were going to keep the farm alive for the next generations. So when I took the farm over, I had no idea how to farm coffee, how to own a farm, but we were still making good on that promise. So we sold everything in the States and we moved to Nicaragua to come rebuild this farm. So now we're here, we're building this farm, we're producing coffee, we're building the cabin, trying to fix the facilities for the workers. But it's been definitely fulfilling and rewarding, a lot more rewarding than working a corporate job when I used to in the past. But I'm happy Taco and Jocelyn made it all the way up here, because majority of the people don't make it this far into northern Nicaragua. We're literally in the middle of nowhere right now, which actually what makes it so epic. So cheers. So welcome here to the cabin build that we're doing in the farm. So the reason we're building a cabin is because right now we're traveling a lot to the farm. We need a place to stay. But right now we're in the living room. So what you're seeing here is this big window. This is going to be the view from our living room right here. We're going to have a window here. And yeah, we'll have a couch and another window right here. And then we'll have access. In the future, we're going to build a downstairs where we'll have 2 more rooms downstairs because it expands the length of this here. And then over here, what's going to be here is going to be the kitchen. So we'll have the kitchen right here with the view here. And then we'll have an island with some bar stools. And then we'll have a bathroom. And then we'll have a room right here, basically. And that's kind of like the layout that we're thinking. And then we'll have a little bar area right here. So you'll be able to open your thing. And then you'll have kind of like a hammock out here with a little bar stool area.
Yeah.
So you can just drink your coffee out here and be able to, yeah, you can just drink your coffee out here and be able to just relax, you know, in nature and stuff like that. And look at the farm, look at the coffee plantations out in the back. All those are coffee plants out there.
Yeah.
Part of the lots that we're working. And then we have on the right side stuff that we still need to develop into coffee. We have a lot of room we can plant coffee, but we just need more demand, that's all. And we're gonna go walk that area right now. We're gonna walk that area.
Sweet.
This plant is really good because it's very productive. And it actually gives really good quality. So what you guys been drinking on this trip has a blend of this. And so this year we're looking like it's going to be a pretty good harvest though. So we're excited. Each of these beans will be hand picked. We'll try it out later.
So there's some ripe cherries right here.
Elton says I can eat this, just don't eat the seed.
Oh, second one. Look at that. Those are the coffee beans. You can straight up tell from the shape. Not the color though. There's a different color.
Tastes pretty good.
Elliot, look. Your own bee.
Whoa.
Elliot's eating his.
There's all
Oh, it has 3. You got lucky, bro.
Oh,
a triple.
That's a triple. That's
I got
hilarious.
triplet.
That's cool.
That's rare.
Yeah, it did look bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actual, like outside the seed, like it tastes sweet.
Right, it tastes sweet. Yeah, that's why they
Like-
use it for. But you guys feel that slimy texture?
Yeah.
That's why you ferment the coffee, because you want to remove that slimy texture before drying it. But during fermentation, that's where you can develop flavors. So if you experiment with fermentations, you develop different flavors. We'll experiment with that later.
Check it out now. We're in a bamboo forest, right kind of in the crevice of the mountains, of the hillsides of the coffee farm. And there's a pond as well. It's fed by a natural spring underneath the pond. It's very nice.
I want to jump in.
You probably could. Elton said it's pretty deep in there, actually. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of little fish in there. He said there's tilapia in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
We build this barrier out of dirt, and then we use bamboo to tighten the dirt so the pond doesn't get washed out. So the pond's there year-round, and then the water just flows either underground to further lower elevations or through the top when it's rainy season. But our goal here is that the rest of the farm is like this. It's untouched jungle. So I want to build a hiking trail inside those jungles because it feels like air conditioning in there, and you can't even look up because it's just canopies of trees.
Yeah.
So I want to build a bridge all the way down there that will connect me walking through the jungle and end at that new plot of coffee that I was telling you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
All the way up there, you know.
Sick.
So, but that's later goals there.
Check out these stairs. Elton put these stairs in. Just put some old used tires in that we're gonna get tossed out. Repurposing.
This is what we call a naranjilla here in Nicaragua. It's a wild native orange that you find here in the mountains.
That's
They're very
crazy.
spiky, so you need to clean them. So all you do is you squeeze it, then you suck it.
I've never seen
Nearly dropped it.
Oh man, try it. It's crazy flavors.
Squeeze it.
it.
Yeah, try it.
It's not
Oh.
gonna poison me, right?
Mm.
It tastes like a kiwi.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Tastes like a kiwi.
Yeah. So right now we're actually at the coffee processing area. This coffee plant is a very common plant you'll find across Nicaragua and also other countries that produce coffee. The way it works with water and gravity. We have water waiting in that tank right there. The top area right here is what we call la tolba. So workers will go all day out in the field harvesting coffee, and then they'll throw it on top right there. The coffee cherries will sit there and will be funneled into this coffee depulper here. So the coffee cherries will then land into this coffee depulper here, and this coffee depulper is what removes the skin. You can see that the sleeve right here has a pair of teeth, and it grabs onto the skin that Taco and Jocelyn were trying earlier, and it pulls it off, and then the beans fall into this pool here. And then the beans, once they fall in this pool, they're gonna sit for fermentation. And we're gonna wanna ferment the beans anywhere between 16 to 48 hours. It depends on kind of flavors you wanna give them and what process you're going for. After that, it gets pushed out to the tracks over there and it gets washed. And then from there, it's what we call here in Nicaragua pergamino. And then pergamino, it still needs to be fully dried. Then it goes to the city where it will dry for about 2 weeks under the sun or in the shade. Now fermentation is like where you can play games because some people ferment without air. So they'll ferment inside like enclosures.
Like a bag, right?
And you get crazy flavors.
Yeah.
You know, wild. Or some people won't take the pulp off of the cherry and throw the whole cherry in the barrel. And they'll ferment that way and you get wild flavors, you know. Right now we focus on washed because we know that palate is good. People like it. And we're learning. But eventually once we rebuild this whole plant here, we're going to have areas of experimentation, you know. Try to compete again in the Cup of Excellence.
Yeah.
One of the promises I made to my grandma is that we were going to win the cup too. I made that promise, and and I don't know how long that's gonna take, but we'll try until we do actually win, you know. So
Yeah.
I right now it's kind of like spider webby and dirty because it's not the season,
Yeah.
but it's already broken, dude. Like you can tell all the ladders are falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
The roof is rotting. Like this whole thing just like shakes.
Mm-hmm.
This is cracked, but like I want.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
Yeah, look at this,
supported
look.
on
So,
here, which is
So we're making it work, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work left on the farm. I mean, the dream is to continue building, you know. As long as we're selling coffee, we'll continue trying to build this out, you know.
hell yeah.
So this is what we call the canasta here in Nicaragua. This is what they typically use when they're picking coffee. And so what you want to do is just put it around your waist like a belt. And then you want to tie it onto the other loop, but I gained too much weight, so it's not going to fit for me. Pita, no hay un mecate, este no me alcanza.
Maybe this one's longer.
Yeah, that's right. We're ready. Start a band. What we're doing here, since it's not full coffee season yet, if it's not fully ripe, you want to leave it on there. Because this will be ready in December. What we're taking off are the ones that are ready now. Because if we leave it until the season starts, they're going to fall on the ground and create insects and pests. So you guys are going to be cleaning out the coffee, and then we're going to sort through, and the ones that are ripe and nice, we'll keep for ourselves to make that delicious cup of coffee. When you're doing this, you're going to run into beans that are black. You want to take those out also. That means they dried on the tree. And the way it works is they call surcos here in Nicaragua. So if you start on this tree, you follow this line of trees.
All right.
Yeah, so you just pick a line of trees.
Yeah.
But you can jump around too, so technically it's not full harvest, but that's kind of like the method they use here in Nicaragua.
Right.
There
you go. Nice. I feel like Jocelyn's already trying to compete for the most harvest.
I'm not trying to compete. It's not my fault I'm good at it.
See? See, I knew it. She's got a head start because I'm filming her.
You don't want to throw it in the ground because then insects will generate. So during coffee season, this is what we call a lata in Nicaragua. So the coffee picker will be paid based on how many latas they pick. So let's say Taco can only pick 2 latas a day. He's not gonna get paid much. So basically, I think his family will starve at that point. So in order for the cherry picker to make good money, you have to go above 5. But it's a lot of hard work because you imagine filling this up all day out in the field picking coffee, you know?
Yeah.
And then also it's important where you drink your coffee from too, because if you're drinking cheap coffee, that means that the farmers are not paying the correct price to the workers. So the workers picking the coffee, they're getting cheap money for this lata. So they're not barely making any money. But if you buy coffee from the right sourcing, they pay their workers well, so they'll make more money per lata. So that means more money in their pocket at the end of the day. So yeah, I think we would be fired on the first day on the spot here though, with how little we have. We wouldn't survive as cherry pickers. And it's a dying breed too, because not a lot of people want to pick cherry anymore, because how hard it is though.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it. There's a lot of mosquitoes and stuff.
And then this condition is not that bad. We're close to the house.
This is
not
nice.
super inclined.
Yeah.
But you go to other farms, super inclined. Like they
yeah.
don't care about the conditions of the people.
Mm.
You know. So here in Nicaragua they do, but that's why I said that.
Yeah.
It matters where you drink your coffee.
I guess they're picking in the pouring rain too.
Yeah, pouring rain. So
Yeah, pouring
and
rain.
then not only
or
that,
hot as hell.
after this, you have to put it in a sack while you're down there in the mountains, and put the sack on your back and carry like 100 pounds of coffee out of the mountains. You know?
Yeah.
So
That's a mission.
A little tough.
That's a mission.
Yeah, but there you go. Thank you, sir.
There you go. Hey, that's cheating. All right, let's see how many you got. Oh, not bad, not bad. Look at that.
Nice. Check that out. I did have help from the workers here though. Look at Taco though, man.
You got a leaf? You always get leaves. You don't need that.
I don't even think you pulled enough for an espresso there, bro.
Okay, we just finished picking some coffee beans and now got lunch.
Yeah. Got some beans, potatoes, chicken, rice. Oh, these are so good. This is so good.
The beans?
The potatoes.
Oh, the potatoes.
Got like seasoning you put on it.
Like little chilies. It's like in vinegar.
I like the sauce a lot usually. I like the onions.
What we call chilero here.
Chilero. With onion. Mostly onion and vinegar.
That vinegar's so good.
Nice and spicy.
Wow. Yeah. It's very spicy. It's very good.
And the beans are grown here from that mountain right there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I need some of these chilero too.
I like putting it on my rice and spreading it all over.
Some of that sauce on that chicken.
Fresh tortilla. Alright, let me try this. Looks delicious.
After she made
Ooh, that vinegar.
Spicy.
Chili.
it. I need more. I'm already
That's delicious.
You try the potato too? During the coffee processing, after picking, it's important that you only take what's good quality. And the way to determine what fully ripened and what beans are dense enough, we're gonna throw it inside this bucket of water. The good beans will go to the ground, but the bottom, and the bad beans will float. So go ahead and dump it in here, Jocelyn. All right, take a look at that. So let's go ahead and remove swish it around and see if anything else floats to the top. If it doesn't, we'll remove the top beans. And then let's throw these top ones on here, in here. Let's just pull them out. There you go, yeah, there you go, cool. So as you can see, this floated to the bottom, that means they're dense, they're developed correctly. But after we'll sort them again for color. So then let's do this other bucket then. All right, this is the last but not least, and then Okay. Wow, this one has a lot. So we'll take out all the floaters right here. Throw it in there. So when you drink coffee that's like really cheap,
Yeah.
you're actually drinking some of these floaters right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't care. You know, they process everything and just ship it. Yeah. So that's why it's kind of good to drink specialty coffee or pay more for your coffee.
Yeah.
Because you're getting stuff that developed correctly.
Right.
Here you go, Starbucks. And
The
Keurig.
right
What we want to do here is we want to just pull out all the green ones like this. Just go through, boom, like this. All green, black ones. Just want to sort them out. It would be like eating an apple that's not ripe enough, you know? So you don't want to be drinking that kind of stuff. Even though the density was right, they went to the bottom, they still shouldn't continue on to the next process. Although here in Nicaragua, they'll still drink it. But for export, here at this farm, we only export with the cherry.
The good stuff.
The good stuff,
What
yeah.
about this?
Yeah, you want that out, trash, yeah. Keep going, we'll do this for a few minutes and then we're ready to depulp after. This is a coffee depulper. So just pour your coffee beans on top. There we go. Okay, after now that the coffee beans are on top, you're gonna turn that handle. I'm gonna hold this down, okay? Yeah, oh man, we're losing our crop. All right, let's stop. We're gonna have to reconsider it here.
All right. The machine wasn't working. It was just pouring everything out. It's falling out. So gonna do a different way. So you can just actually just squeeze them and they'll be able to pulp it that way. Or de-skin them.
There you go.
Just do it. Just go like that.
After we'll sort them out, the skin will float and then the bean will sink. So don't worry about separating skin. Just squeeze in there for a long, like you're stepping on grapes or something. Yeah, there you go.
Just on the whole bucket.
In the whole bucket, do it, yeah. See those? The one, see that's the skin right there. It's the pulp. We don't want the pulp. The beans are becoming free here. Oh, they shoot out.
Yeah, I squirted one right
Oh,
there.
jeez. Gotta make sure we guys have a full cup of coffee here. We can't lose one bean.
I was saying, it might just be easier to eat them and spit them. So all we need is the part you spit out, right?
Yeah, just the bean part. All right, guys, we got our beans processed to this point to where it's just the actual green beans. And we're gonna let this sort of ferment for 24 hours and the sliminess of it kind of comes off, I guess.
You'll wash it off.
And then we'll just wash it off.
No bean left behind.
We're trying to have at least a pound so we can get a full bag of coffee and we can take it back to California.
Well, we won't be taking it back because the process will take too long, but Elton will ship it to us and then we'll keep you guys updated. No!
Right now we're gonna make some fresh coffee here in the farm. So Immense Coffee Movement is actually my coffee movement here, my coffee brand. And we use these beans here from this farm, what you guys just saw throughout this video. We sell it online in the States also through a website called immensecoffee.com. But we're gonna brew it. Every sip fuels this movement here to keep this farm alive here. So we're gonna open it up. Oh, Dios. Was it right?
Yeah.
Yummy, super delicious. We're gonna throw it in here. There it is. And we're gonna grind a little bit more since we have a lot of us here. We're gonna grind another batch right now.
So you always weigh your coffee, huh?
Yeah, we weigh our coffee to make sure the ratios are good. Plus, we work hard to produce quality coffee, so when we brew it, we want to make sure we're brewing it the best way possible to bring out those delicious flavors there. And then just pour it, and then we let it rest for a little bit, and then we'll continue to pour.
So what's the ratio?
1:16. So that's an easy ratio to remember here while brewing the coffee. All right, it looks like the coffee's almost ready here. We're gonna pull the filter out. We're gonna put it here for now. And then what you wanna do is you wanna troll it a little bit. There, move it around, make sure all the flavors get blended in. And we're about to pour ourselves a delicious cup of coffee. And super cool that you guys got to see the whole process from start to end, basically. Exactly where the coffee comes from, here in the high mountains of Nicaragua. Amazing.
Pumpkin.
So this is called the calabaza here in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
It has a pumpkin jam inside. Go ahead and crack it. Crack it open.
Ooh, that's a nice color.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. Hollow inside.
We'll take a little bite, and then we'll have it with a little bit of fresh coffee from the farm.
I have this one right here.
Oh, okay, perfect. Cheers, guys. Thank you for coming to the Nicaragua, this remote part of Nicaragua.
Man.
We'll try the coffee. That's good. That's delicious. Really good combo.
yeah.
With the coffee, it just complements itself. It's okay. It's for the chickens.
Well, at least you didn't drop your coffee.
Yeah.
Go ahead, chicken.
Yeah. So you've had like 4 different pastries here in Nicaragua. You had the picos, the biscotelas, the little pudding pastry. What has been your favorite so far for you, Jocelyn, first?
I think the pico, but the pudding one was really good.
Yeah, the pudding one was good. How about you, Taku?
I like this one and the biscotella.
Oh, biscotella, right? Yeah, those 2 are my
Biscotella,
favorites.
those are bomb. All right, guys. Well, big shout out to Elton. Thank you for showing us around.
Thank you guys for coming out, man. Definitely appreciate it.
It was awesome, man. And if you guys want to follow along on his journey, he's got a YouTube channel as well, so you guys can check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. Immense Movement.
Yeah, Immense Coffee Movement.
Immense Coffee.
Yeah, basically rebuilding this farm. You get to see us building out here, traveling Nicaragua. You'll see a few videos with Jocelyn in it and Taco on my channel because we've been traveling Nicaragua for the past week and a half now. So,
yeah, check him out, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.